Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome to my video on lesson number 9, and I have already uploaded the video on the lesson conversation. Now I'm going to do the exercise of lesson number 9. So let's do the first question, that is Ajib Anil Asilatil Atiya. So I have given the answers. So let's check the first question. Kam Taliban. So when you want to ask about how many, so the questioning tool come is used. Questioning tool come is used when you want to ask about how many. But when you want to ask about how much, means you want to ask about the price. So you will add a harf jar bi, become. And now the question is about the how many students the teacher found in the class. So wajada khamsata ashara taliban. If you remember the number rules, here the number is in between 13 to 19, and we have different set of rules for numbers from 11 to 20. So I'm not talking about the rules on 11 and 12, they have separate rules, and number 20 has a separate rule. And let's talk about the numbers from 13 to 19, which have a separate rule. And as you know, the numbers from 13 to 19, the harakas are mabni, made mabni. They are made mabni on fatha. The harakas won't change, but the position changes from marfu to mansub to majrur, but the harakas remains mabni on fatha. So here you can see wajada khamsata ashara taliban. So the number is between 13 to 19. So khamsata ashara taliban. And as you can see, there is fatha here. There is fatha over the ashara, and taliban is a tamiz. So you know it is mabni from 11 to 99. Remains mansub, nakira, and singular. Now, if you see the gender, I have always told you that before putting the number, check the tamiz. If the tamiz is male, leave a space for the number and put the number as feminine. If the tamiz is male, put the number as feminine. From 13 to 19, the gender is opposite. So you can see the tamarbuta here having a fatha, that is made mabni, and ashara and taliban conjoins and becomes the second part of the number, and khamsata is the first part of the number. So the first part and the second part are always opposite in gender. So I'm just going through the number rules quickly. So this is the first part, Hamza, and Ashara Taliban is the second part. So the first part is always opposite in gender from 13 to 19. So Hamza Ashara Taliban. Lima dhahaba. Now lima is a questioning tool made from li harf jar plus ma questioning tool. When they become together, the alif of ma is deleted and it becomes lima. Li means for and ma means what. So your question became what for? Means for what did dhahaba at-tullab al-judud? For what the new students went to the mudir? What was the reason? So ذهبوا إلى المدير لأنهم ما وجدوا أسماءهم. They went to the mudir لأنهم. So لأن is a particle. Some grammarians consider it to be the sister of inna, where it follows the same rules as inna. Some grammarians say that it is not a sister of inna. So anyhow, inna لأن means because, and you're giving reason why they went li annahum ma wajadu, they did not find their asma'ahum. So this is plural, their names. Fil qa'ima means in the list. Man khalaqana. So can you see the structure of the fail added with the damir, and this damir falls in the position of maf'ul bihi. And what about the khalaqa? We have the fail and we have the file. So one may ask, where is the file? File is hidden. This triliteral verb is from the ghaibs. Remember, in the past we have huwa and hiya hidden, damir mustatir. So the file is hidden and it is damir mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa. Man khalaqana. So here khalaqa is the fail and file, and noon al fa'ilin is in the maf'ul bihi position. So the khalaqana is a jumla failure in it's a total jumla failure in itself. So khalaqana Allahu. So Allah created us. Man khalaqa al-qamar. In Arabic, qamar is considered to be male. So khalaqahu Allahu. And Shams is considered to be feminine. So khalaqaha Allahu. And Nujum is غير عقل. It is the plural of Najm. So that's why, as you, if you remember the rule, if the غير عقل is, if there is a noun which is غير عقل, the damir, ism al-ishara, and sifa are all taken feminine singular for it, for غير عقل. So خلقها Allah. Mimma is another question from min plus questioning tool ma. As you know, min means from and questioning tool what. So your question becomes from what, and the alif is deleted. Mimma, so the noon drops and the meme plus meme comes together, and the meme has a shadda and fatha. Mimma means from what? Khalaqallahu al-insan. Khalaqana Allahu al-insana. Sorry, it should be Khalaqallahu al-insana min teen, means Allah created insan from clay. Mimma khalaqal janna. So janna means jinns. So from what did Allah created the jinns? Khalaqallahu al janna min nar, means he created the jinns from fire. And come, and it's the same questioning tool. Mimma, from what? Mimma, from what? Come sama'an. So the rule for the questioning tool come, as you know, come is used when you want to know how many. So sama'an, soon after the questioning tool comes, the noun after it is always a nakira and mansub. So you can see here, sama'an is nakira and mansub having a fatha 10. So come sama'an. So it acts like the tamiz. It comes as a tamiz here after the questioning tool come. Kam sama'an khalaqallahu. Khalaqallahu sab'a samawatin. So sab'a samawatin is the number rules from 3 to 7. And what are the rules from 3 to 7? The numbers are opposite in gender. It is in the structure of mudaf and mudaf ilahi, where the counted nouns is called a ma'dud, and the genders are always opposite. So samawat will always be in majroor case. So this will be mudaf ilahi, and sab'a, the number, will be the mudaf. So khalaqallahu sab'a samawatin, and this sab'a can change its harakat since it's a mudaf, so it can take a damma, single damma, or a single fatha, or a single kasra. So sab'a can be a sab'u, it can become sab'i, provided in what position is it. If there is a harf jar before it, it will become sab'i. If this number is now in the position of maf'ul bihi, fail, fa'il, and maf'ul bihi. That's why ayn is having a fatha over it. So these are the rules. Fi kam yawmin. Now, why did this yawm came with kasratan? Because there is a harf jar before kam. Fi kam yawmin, and since yawm you can see it is still nakira. في كم يوم خلق الله السماوات والأرض. In how many days he created the skies and the land. خلق الله السماوات والأرض في ستة أيام. So here also you can see. And one more point I forgot to tell you, that the ma'dud in the number rules from 3 to 10 will be plural. The counted nouns will be plural. Here it is samawat, and here it's ayyam. It's a typing mistake. It should be ayyam with an alif. So khalaqallahu samawat wal ard fi sittati ayyam. This is the 6, and you can see there is a harf jar. So the sittati is in the position of is majroor, and this sittati is also playing another role of mudaf because the number has come as mudaf ilayh structure. Ayyam is the counted nouns and it is always in the majroor case acting as a mudaf ilayhi. أنا خير منه خلقتني من نار خلقته من طين. So who said this line to whom? أنا خير منه. This who damir is referring to Adam alayhi salam. And this ana is the shaitan is saying أنا خير means I'm better than him. خلقتني. Now look at the structure here. خلق. Now there is a sukoon over the qaf. So the structure here is only fail. So the ta here is the damir which falls in the position of fa'il. So there are different sets of damir which falls in mansub position. They are kaki, kuma, kum, kunna ones, and the tati, tuma, tum ones are they are the damirs that fall in the fa'il position. That means in the marfu position. So, and whenever you see the damirs attached, like the tati, tumatum, tunna attached with the fail, you will always see the last letter of the fail having a sukoon. So this is what I have explained in my Quranic Arabic videos. So you can check that in my past tense video on the past tense. So khalaqtani, and this noon is noon al-wiqaya. It comes here to protect the fatha of this damir. Since the damirs are mabni, they don't change their haraka. And as you know, the ya has a tendency to force the letter before it to change its haraka to kasra. So the noon al-wiqaya came as a protector and took the kasra to protect the ta damir so that it doesn't have to change its fatha to kasra. So khalaqatani, you created me min narin. So he's directly saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you created me from nar, you made me from nar. And wa khalaqtahu, and you made him, Adam alayhi salam. Who is referring to Adam alayhi salam? Min teen, from clay. So he is a bit arrogant here. Man qala haza, who said this? Iblis. And liman, to whom he's saying to? Liman, for whom? Man, lillah. And man ayyi suratin, sorry, min ayyi, and this ayyi is a questioning tool when it may change its haraka, and if there is a harf jar it will change its haraka. Min ayyi suratin. So when the questioning tool ay comes, it comes with a noun in an idafa structure. So ay and suratin is in an idafa structure where I is playing the role of mudaf and suratin is playing the role of mudaf ilahi. So whenever you see the questioning tool I, the next noun comes as a mudaf ilahi. And if there is a harf jar, the questioning tool I can change its haraka from fatha dhamma to kasra, whereas kam cannot change its haraka. Only I can do this. So min ayy, from which surah this ayah is taken? From the Araf. So now let's put the signs of wrong and right in front of the sentences. So the second question, or the I think the third question is الطلاب الجدد 15. Is it 15? So it should be الطلاب الطلاب الجدد 15. It's wrong. ما فهم عبد الرحمن معنا ثلاث كلمات. He did not understand the meanings of the three words, so he asked the teacher. So this statement is right. سأل فيصل المدرس ما جمع السماء. So he didn't ask this question. كتب المدرس الدرس على السبورة. Yes, he did write the lesson on the board. So the fourth question now is ما معنى الكلمات الآتية؟ الطين, it means تراب. المختلط, sorry, it's the spelling mistake. It should be a ta here, the open ta with two dots. مختلط بالماء means مختلط means it's mixed with water. Mud or clay that is mixed with water. So that is called twin. And ada is to return, raja. Al Jad, it can be grandfather from your father's side and the grandfather from your mother's side, means the father of your mother or the father of your father. And now let's see the fifth question. Iqra al-mithal means read the example. Thumma akmil and then complete ma'ili, that is the following. Ala ghirariha means in the blank spaces. So here you need to write the capitals of all these countries, and here you need to write the word Asima. Asima means the capital. And there are names of the countries and you should follow the rules. Some country names come with they accept Lamat Tarif. For example, Al Khartoum, Al Qahira, Al Riyadh, Baghdad don't take Lamat Tarif. There are many country names, for example, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Misr, Makkah. So there are names that don't accept Lamat Tarif. So the capital of Saudi is Riyadh, and Sana'a is the capital of Yemen, and Misr is Al Qahira, means Cairo. The next question, number 6, it is Iqra al-Amsila. You need to read these examples, and in this question, you have to make fail tajub. That means the exclamation. When you want to say something in awe, with the exclamatory mark, as you can see here, this sign tells you that the sentence is with ma at tajub. Yeah, this is ma lit tajub, and the fail that it makes into fail tajub is you have to follow the scale of af'ala. So fail tajub is made on the scale of af'ala. All these are made from the same scale, and the fail that you get here follows the same. From barid becomes abrada, from Jamilatun becomes Ajmala, and from Rakhis becomes Arkhasa. All these are following the same scale. And one more thing, when you want to see or prove that this fail is the fail tajub, look for the mark, look for the exclamatory mark in the Arabic book. But in Quran, there is no way you will find these marks. And how are you going to recognize that this is the fail tajub, the presence of ma and the structure of the fail? And one more thing, when you see the structure of the sentence before fail tajub, as you can see here, hazal baytu kabirun. So the kabir word, the tawil word is here with the damatain in marfu case, right? Everywhere you can see it's in marfu case, tanween, damatain, nakira. But the moment the fail tajub came with the ma tajub, what happens? What are the changes in the sentence? The jamilatun, kabiratun, tawilatun and all became in this scale af'ala and became abrada, ajmala, arkhasa after the ma tajub. And what happened to all these nouns? I mean the ma'u, sayyaratu, al-baytu, ar-rajulu, they became in the mansub case, al-bayta, ar-rajula, and as-sayyarata. So these are the major changes when you make a sentence in the sentence of tajub. First of all, you need to put ma tajub plus fail tajub. So this is the structure what you should follow, fail tajub. Then what happens? What is the next that you have to put here? Ma tajub, then fail tajub, and then the noun or the مبتدا. هذا الماء، هذه السيارة، هذا البيت, and هذا الرجل all became into mansoob. Mansoob case. So this is the structure that you will be following. So ma fail ta'ajjub plus the maf'ulun bihi. So these are all in the mansoob case. So this should be your structure sentence in with the fail ta'ajjub. So let's see all the examples. So let's see here. There are more examples. So now what are you going to follow? Let me write the structure of the sentence. Ma ta'ajjub plus fail ta'ajjub, and then you have your the maf'ul bihi or the mansoob case. Okay, so al-lughatul arabiyatu is your mubtada, and sahlatun is the khabar, and this sahlatun will change into ashala following the scale of af'ala, and this is our fail tajub, right? So now you need to make your sentence. Ma ashala. Now what about this mubtada becomes mansub? Ma ashala al-lughata. The ta marbuta will have a fatha, and al-arabiyata. Arabiyata. So both will have a fatha. An-nujumu kathiratun. So this will become into fail tajub, and nujumu mubtada will become the mansub. And now with the fail ma tajub with the fail tajub akthara. From kathir means too much. Akthara. Akthara. And what about the nujum? An-nujuma. So an-nujuma, the meme will have a fatha. So this should be your structure. Al-labanu will change to ahsana. Ma ahsana al-labana. So I'm not going to write all the answers. So it's now clear, and the fail tajub has been given here. So هذه السيارة, and one more thing, هذه السيارة or هذا القلم, all these are together with the marifa noun. If you know the rule, when ism al ishara comes with a marifa noun, they both become one word. So now هذه السيارة is our mubtada. You don't have to say هذه is mubtada, as-sayyaratu is khabar. No. Whenever you see ism al-ishara combined with a marifa noun, definite noun, they both come together, conjoin with it, and it becomes one word. So هذه السيارة is our mubtada. So what will be your answer? Ma asra. Sari'a means fast. Ahsana good, and Sari'a means fast. Ma asra'a hazihi sayyarata. As I told you, the dhamma will change to fatha. Al-qamaru jamilun. Ma ajmala al-qamara. So you will write ma ajmala al-qamara. Hazal qamisu. So this hazal qamisu is our mubtada. And remember, this will become into mansub. Wasikhun means dirty. Ma awsakha, the fail tajub, and then hadal qamisa. Hazal faslu, together it's mubtada. Nadif means clean. Ma anwafa hadal fasla. So this will be mansub. Question number 7, Ta'ammil Amsila means read the following words, and it's just an exercise where you have a good practice on the rules of harf nida. So Thumma Iqra al-Kalimat al-Atiya means read these kalimat, the following words. Waktubhu ma dabti awakhira means write it. Ma dabti means putting the harakat on the last letter. Awakhir means on the last letter. So the first one is Muhammadun. Now this is a proper Arabic name. If you know the rules of proper Arabic names, have tanween. They can accept tanween and they can accept tanween, dhamma, fatha and kasra. So when a harf nida is put before a noun, proper name, what happens? What are the changes? If the name is a single noun and it's a proper Arabic name, after the harf nida, it will have a dhamma, single dhamma, just like you do when a noun becomes a marifa from nakira, it loses the tanween and gets one haraka. It's the same when you add harf nida to a proper noun, the tanween is removed and a single haraka is put. Similar way, Hamidun is also a proper Arabic name because it has a tanween. As soon as you put the harf nida, a single haraka comes on the last letter. Ustadun, ya ustadu. So you can see the changes here with the ya, harf nida, ya. Ukhtu Hamidin. Now this example is the names which comes in an idafa structure. For example, Abdullah, Ukhtu Hamidin. So when these name comes, so when this name comes after the harf nida, what happens? The idafa structure remains the same. Only what happens? The dhamma, I mean the ukht is in marfu case now. It changes to mansub case. Ya ukhta hamidin. The idafa structure remains the same. Just the mudaf will change its harakah to mansub, from marfu to mansub. Similarly, Abdullahi is, you can see a dhamma over the dal, and Abdullahi is also a name in idafa. As soon as you put the harf nida, what happens? The mudaf changes to a mansub case, from marfu to mansub case. So now here there are a lot of names, proper Arabic name. Ya Aliyu. So let's do this. Ya Aliyu. Instead of Aliyun, now it will be Aliyu. Ya Abbasu. Ya Rajulu. Ya Bintu. Ya Shaykhu. Ya Maryamu. Ya Abdullahi. Ya Bintu Khalidin. This is the idafa name. Ya Sa'iqa. Sorry, oh, this is the idafa name, so it should be Binta. And let's see, it should be Binta. Ya Binta Khalidin. Ya Sa'iqa Sayyarati means the driver of the car. Ya Umma Sa'adin. Ya Abdurrahmani. Ya Rabbal Qa'bati means the Lord of the house. Ya Imama al-Masjidi. Ya Ibn al-Abbasi. Abu Bakrin. Ya Aba Bakrin. So now this last example is from the Asmaul Khamsa. If you remember the rules of Asmaul Khamsa, the one of the nouns from the five special nouns, that is ab, fam, fam, ham, and dhu. So when they are in idafa, they show their position by letters. So waw has come and it represents the marfu case. And now after the harf nida, what happens to ab? It will represent the mansub case with the alif because it is from the five special nouns, asmaul khamsa. In this in this question number 8, ta'ammil amsila ثم عين means you need to clarify فيما يلي in all these examples and sentences. جمع مؤنث سالم وضبط آخره means you need to find out the Jama Muannas Salim and you need to put the harakat on the last letter. So if you remember the rules on Jama Muannas Salim, what are the rules? That a Jama Muannas Salim in Marfu case will show its position by a Dhamma on the last letter, and in Mansub and Majroor case it will show only Kasratain. So this is the major difference in Jama Muannas. So let's first check the first example, Ra'aytu Sayyaratan. So this is Nakira, that's why fail Ra'aytu is fa'il, Sayyaratan maf'ulun bihi. So now we see the Jama Muannas. Ra'aytu fail and fa'il, And now sayyarat is jama muannas and it is in the position of maf'ul bi, that is mansub. But it's showing its position by kasra. So you need to check what is the position of sayyarat. How will you know? Apply the formula of jumla failure. Fail, file, mafulun bihi. And this jama muannas is in the position of maful bihi. It will show its case by the kasra then. In mansub case and majroor case. Sa'alati al-mudiratu at-talibata. So the mudira, female principal, sa'ala means asked, at-talibata. So she asked the female student. And this ta is the ta tanis, and it is having a kasra. Why? Because of the reading purposes. The lam at-tarif here, the lam is having a sukoon. And this hamzatul wasal, there is another rule of hamzatul wasal. When it comes in between a sentence, it is omitted, deleted, and you don't have to read the hamzatul wasal. You will go directly from sa'alat to lam and cancelling the hamzatul wasal. So sa'alat, tatanis is having a sukoon, lam is having a sukoon, and you need to delete the hamzatul wasal for reading. So when the two sukoons meet together, the first sukoon is removed and a kasra is given for the reading purposes. Sa'ala till, you will directly go to lam. From sa'ala till mudiratu, and from mudiratu talibata. That's how you read in Arabic. So Sa'alat al-mudiratu at-talibati. Since it's now marifa noun, here it was nakira, it showed kasratain, but it's now marifa, so it's showing its position by single kasra. Since it's in the maful bihi position, you can check fail, file. Where is the file? Yes, here it's the file, and it's a mafulun bihi. Qara'tu al-majallata, singular, fail and file and mafulun bihi. So qara'tu, we have the fail and file. Majallati in the maful bihi case, it's a marifa. Now let's see this example. Khalaqallahu, khalaqa, fail. Allah, file, lafzul jalala. Ash-shamsa, maful bihi. Wal qamara, because of the atf, the qamar will follow the same in Arab. Qamara. One nujuma, it will follow the same Arab. Nujuma. Wal bihara, following the same Arab. Bihara. Wal arda, following the same Arab. Was samawat, now what's happening? Will it follow the same harakat, the fatha? No. It will follow, it will have a kasra just because samawat is the jama muannas salim, and jama muannas salim has a different rule for mansub and majroor case. So that is how you need to keep a check when you're reading in the Quran or doing the Arab. Let's do the examples here. Number 2, sa'ala al-abu. So sa'ala al-abu, fail, file. Al-abna'a wal-banat. So what will be, this is the jama muannas, since you can see the alif and ta, addition of alif and ta at the end of the noun. And if ibna'a is in mafulun bihi, there is waw atf, it will follow the same in position. But what about the haraka? The haraka will be kasra because this is from jama muannas salim. Katabtu, fail, plus file. Hazihil kalimat. Now I told you when ismal ishara comes with marifa noun, they both are considered to be one word. So if we have our fail and file, hazil kalimat falls in mansub position, maful bihi. So where will you put your haraka? The haraka will be on the last letter of the ta, not here on the ismal ishara, as ismal ishara are mabni, they don't change their haraka. So this is kalimat, the jama muannas salim will show the mansub position in by the kasra. Ra'aytu, fail, file. At-tibba'a. Tibba is the plural of tabib. Wa. Because of this atf, it will follow in the same position, but since tabibat is jama muannas, it shows its position by kasra in the mansub case. Ghasala fail, waladu fa'il, as-sayyara ta. So this is singular sayyarata with the ta marbuta. So it will show its position of mansub by a fatha over the ta marbuta. So this is what you have to keep in mind. So this exercise is totally for the rules on Jama Muannas Salim. غسل الولد فعل فاعل سيارات. So this is Jama Muannas adding alif wa ta at the end. So it will show its position, mansub position by kasra, single kasra, because it's a marifa noun. أجدت, sorry, أخذت, did you take, you take. Ar Riyalata, sorry, Riyalati. This is the Jama Muannas. So it will show its position, mansub position by a kasra. And a akhasta, fa'il and fail and mafulun bihi. Ya bunayya. Bunayya is the diminutive, means ya, my small boy, my small son. So that's when you call out with love. Sa'ala fail, file, bilalun, zumala, who. So what should be the haraka on the zumala? It is fail, file, and mafulun bi. And this is alif and hamza. So this is not a jama muannas salim. So it will show its haraka in mansub case by fatha. And zumala ahu. So this is the damir. It will have a dhamma on the damir hu. Sa'alat Zainabu zamilat. So this is jama muannas alif and ta. Zamilati, there will be a kasra. Zamilati ha. Damir ha will have a fatha. Qara'tu al-kutuba. Fail. File. The two, damir is the file. Kutuba, mafulun bihi. Wa suhufa, following the same in Arab. Wal majallat. What about this? It's the alif and ta. It's jama muannas. So this ta will have a kasra in mansub case. Ra'aytu ikhwata. Ikhwata is not from jama muannas. Though it is having a ta marbuta, ikhwa is the plural of akh, brother. And ra'aytu fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi, showing by fatha. Hamidun. Sorry. Ra'aytu ikhwata hamidin. So this is ikhwata hamidin coming as an idafa. I saw the brothers of Hamid. Wa akhawatahu or akhawatihi. So it is the jama muannas alif and ta. It will be akhawati. Akhawati. Since it's an atf, it will follow the same in mansub case, and it will show its mansub case in by kasra, taking a kasra. Wa akhawati. And what about this damir? It will also have a kasra because the letter before is having a kasra. And here what happened, since the letter before the damir who had fatha, that's why it remained having a dhamma. But when the letter before has a kasra, the damir who will also change its haraka to kasra. And this does not have anything to do with Arab. It's just the sound. Because of the sound, it does not look good to say akhawatihu. So it should be akhawatihi. قرأنا هذه الصفحات. هذه الصفحات. So this is jama muannas, shows its mansub case by kasra. قرأنا فعل, file, and هذه both together is one word, and ta will show its position, mansub position by kasra. Exercise number 9, question number 9. In this exercise, you need to read the questions and you need to read the examples and see here in this exercise it shows how to use the Hamzatul Istifham, the questioning tool, with the Marifa words. If there is a Marifa word after Hamzatul Istifham, what happens and how do you write it? First of all, you see Al Biharu Jamul Bahr. Bihar is the plural of Bahar. Bahar means sea. So if a questioning tool comes, the questioning tool Hamzatul Istifham comes here with a Marifa noun Al Bihar. So what happens? How will you write it? So the alif, Hamzatul Wasal of Lam at Tarif and the Hamzatul Istifham both gets conjoined and becomes one alif with a long mad. So you can see Al Biharu. So when you read it aloud, you are going to prolong your sound Al Biharu Jam'ul Bahar. So that is the rule here. So how are you going to do all these examples here? Now Al-Ana means now, Kharashta means you left now. So if there is Lamat Tarif and now you want to put the Hamzatul Istifham, what are you going to do? For example, Hamza plus Al-Ana. So Ana is also having a long mud and Al-Ana means now. So I'm not writing the full sentence. What will it become? With Hamza and Lam Alif, these two conjoins and becomes one alif with a long mud. Al, again the Ana. The alif of Ana will also have a long mud and noon with fatha. So how are you going to speak? Al Ana. So lam will have a sukoon. Al Ana. Al Yawma. So Hamza plus Al Yawma will be Al lam with sukoon Yawma. Okay. And Al Mudarrisu. Al Mudarrisu. Al-Mudiru, Al-Mudiru. You need to prolong the sound. At-Tullabu. So, At-Tullabu with a long mud. Hazat-Tullabu. Now, there is no Lamat Tarif here. So, it will be Hamzatul Istifham. Ahada. It will be normal. Ahada-Tullabu darabaka. Did this student hit you? Question number 10, this is very important. This is the structure of the fail as I was talking about it before also. If you see the structure, khalaqa. So khalaqaka. So khalaqa is the fail. Kaf, damir, these are the damirs, ka, ki, kuma, kum, kunna, the set of damirs. They fall in the position of maf'ulun bihi. So if you see this structure, the khalaqa is the fail. Where is the file? File is damir mustatir, hidden, and this kaf damir falls in the position of maf'ul bihi. So the khalaqaka is a total jumla failure in itself, having fail, file, maf'ul bihi. But when it comes to khalaqani, so this is the fail khalaqa, and ya mutakallim falls in the ya mutakallim when it comes and it joins with the fail khalaqa. What happens? The noon al-wiqaya comes in between. The noon al-wiqaya. You can write as noon al-wiqaya. Wiqaya. So this comes in order to protect the fatha, if you can see, in order to protect the fatha of the qaf. And this noon comes and takes the kasra because this ya mutakallim forces the letter before it to take a kasra. So in order to protect the fatha of the qaf, the noon came and took the kasra and protected the structure of the fail khalaqa. And what about the fatha over the ya mutakallim? If you can see, if I remove all my scribblings, if you can see here, the ya mutakallim is the damir here falling in the position of maful bihi. because if you see the ya, mutakallim, noon al fa'ilin, kaki, kuma, kum, kunna, hu, ha, huma, hum, hunna, all these are the set of damirs that fall in the position of maf'ulun bihi mansub case. So now when you read the ya mutakallim and the next noun is with lamat tarif, what happens is the ya mutakallim gets a fatha here, and it comes with a fatha in order to read it easily. Khalaqaniyallahu. And if you know the rule of hamzatul wasal, I have repeated this rule also. When it comes in between a sentence, it is deleted. And the damir here, ya mutakallim, does not have any haraka over it. So a fatha has been given just for the reading purposes. It does not have any relation, or it does not have to do anything with the i'rab. So khalaqaniyallahu, this fatha goes and joins with the lam sukun, and you read khalaqaniyallahu. So this is what you have to learn in this question. So now let's see the rest of the questions here, examples here. Man darabaka, who hit you? So how are you going to write man darabaka? You will say as dara, ba. Now you need to protect the haraka of the ba, because this is a trilateral verb and we need to protect it, and we need to add with the ya mutakallim. So what happened? What do we have to do? Will you write as the B? If you add ya mutakallim directly with the ba, the fatha is changed to B, because this ya mutakallim forces the previous letter to take a kasra, and the structure of the trilateral fail is lost. So in order to protect the structure of the trilateral verb, what do? We bring a nun al wiqaya. So the ra, ba with fatha, and we bring a noon al wiqaya. This noon al wiqaya takes the kasra, and then we put the ya mutakallim. So darabani al waladu. So if I take a noun al waladu, I'm just taking a random noun waladu. What happens? There is a hamzatul wasal and there is lamat tarif noun, I mean a definite noun. What happens? We delete the hamzatul wasal in reading darabaniyal waladu. So from fatha to straight to sukun. So the ya mutakallim gets the fatha just for the reading purposes. Darabaniyal waladu. Man sa'alaka hadha su'ala. Man sa'alaka. So you will say sa a la, protecting the structure of the verb. Sa'alani, noon al-wiqaya, yeah. And then if you take the marifa noun, the same rule you need to follow. Ra'aka. So ra'aka is actually ra'a. There is an alif makhsura here. This is the structure of the past tense verb ra'a. And when it is attached with the damir, what happens when you need to attach ra'a? This is the past tense with the kaf damir as maf'ulun bihi. What happens? This is the alif makhsura. It is the letter alif, but it is shaped as a ya. This is not the letter ya. It is shaped as a ya without dots. And you want to attach with the damir. So you need to remove this alif makhsura and ra, a. And why did it become alif with mad? Because the alif plus the alif makhsura, which is now put as the alif. Because I told you this letter is an alif, but it is shaped as ya. So it has been removed, and another alif comes in. This is the alif makhsura. So both this alif conjoins and become ra alif with mad, just like we did the hamzatul istifham with the lamat tarif. So it gets a mad because there are two alifs here, and then we add the damir ka. So that's how you get the structure ra'aka. So there is a hamzatul istifham, ara'aka. So need to prolong the sound. Ra'aka. So now you know how this alif mad came. One alif is of the triliteral letter alif, and the next letter is the alif makhsura. Both of them are the alifs, and they conjoin together and become alif with a mad. Ra'aka. So now let's see. And here I forgot to mention ra'a, you can see here, and anta and ra'aita, anta ra'aita. So actually what is happening here, whenever you see a past tense verb with a weak letter at the end as alif maksura, this is a weak letter, alif maksura. And whenever you see a past tense, the present tense of such verbs, when you make a present tense, so it will change to ya. It will change to ya. So that's why the alif maksura is removed and ya has come. So there are a lot of structure changing you will learn in morphology. So if you're finding it difficult, just know that the thing you need to learn in this question is why it is having a long mud on the alif. So you can see this is the alif, that is the hamza actually. Actually, alif is the seat of hamza. The main letter is hamza actually. So they both got together, conjoined, and became one long mud. So now let's see the next question. تعمل الكلمات الآتية معانا, معانه, and معناها. So what is happening here? What are you doing here? The word ma'ana means meaning, and this is nakira, and it has a weak letter at the end. And now you can see a tanween on the noon, ma'anan. And when you want to add a damir, similar what I explained here, if you want to add a damir which has alif maksura at the end, it changes to alif ma'na, and you add the damir hu, ma'nahu. And when, if you remember, when a damir is added to a noun, it becomes ma'rifa. If you see this, there was a fathatain. The moment damir is added, the noon has a single fatha. Ma'nahu and ma'naha. So the damir is added, the noun has become a marifa noun. So this is what is explained in this question. In question number 12, you are going to learn about the questioning tools. There were a lot of simple questioning tools like Hamzatul Istifham, come, become. I spoke about it. When you want to ask about how many and how much, you want to ask the price of a thing. So you will use a harf jarbi with come. And there are a lot of questioning tools which are made by attaching a harf jar. So as I have already explained, min and ma becomes mimma, from what? Bi and ma becomes bima, with what? Li and ma becomes lima, why? And an and ma becomes amma, as the noon gets deleted. Here also the noon gets deleted and the meme gets a shadda. Amma means about what. So Amma is the first word in Surah Naba. If you go and check the Quran, check the first line, Amma yatasaalun, about what they ask. So this is the same questioning tool made with an and ma. So you can see the examples here. Now let's check the next question here. Question number 13. تعمل المثال ثم اكتب جمل الآتية بعد تحويل الكلمات المطبوعة بالأزرق إلى الجموع. So now you need to see, there is also a translation here. You can see من الفتى الذي خرج من الفصل الآن. So here in this question, you're going to learn about the ism mawsul. And ism mawsul for the male is الذي, and for the plural is الذين. There are separate ism mawsul for male singular, male dual, and male plural. And there are separate ism mawsul for female singular, female dual, and female plural. And this is the ism mawsul for male. So fata though it has an alif maksura. And if you know, there are three signs of femininity. First one is ta marbuta, second one is alif maksura, and the third one is called alif mamduda, which is alif and hamza at the end of the word. For example, I will give you as-sama. So sama is having alif and hamza at the end. This means that this noun is feminine. So there are three signs of femininity, and this noun has an alif maksura. That means it's feminine? No. Fata means young boy. And there are exceptions in Arabic where you will find the sign of femininity in the plural form. For example, we did in this lesson as ikhwa. Ikhwatun. Sorry, waw with fatha and ta with damatan. Ikhwatun. There is a tamarbuta in this noun, but it is a plural for a brother. So there are exceptions. So you need to memorize all these words. So this is the young boy. Manil fatallazi. Who is this young boy? So allazi means the one who. The one who. You will literally translate it as the one who. Manil fatalladhi kharaja min al-fasli. Al-an means who is the boy, who is the boy who left or exited the class right now. Manil fityatu. Fitya is the plural of fata. So this is a very confusing noun. It doesn't come right away in the first time. You need to memorize again and again because it is really very confusing. It has a ta marbuta here and an alif maksura in the plural form. So fata's plural is fityatu. The moment it became plural, the ism mawsul will also change to plural. If the noun is singular, the ism mawsul will be singular. If the noun is plural, the ism mawsul will also be plural and the gender will also be the same. Manir rajulu alladhi dakhala baytakum al-an. So what will you write? Manir rijalu alladhina. Ar-rijal. Rijal is the plural of rajul. And what will you put? Alladhina. So this is what you are going to do in this exercise. Aina tullabu alladhi. Singular, singular. Aina Aina talibu. And now you will write Aina tullabu alladhina. ضربت الولد الذي. ضربت الأولاد الذين. So that will be your answer. الطلاب and الذين. So ladina is for plural and here it will be al-awlad, awlad and al-ladina. So this is what is the basic thing that you're going to learn in this question number 13. Question number 14 is about the ism mawsul for singular female and plural female. So basically you will learn from singular to plural but not the duals. So let's see. الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الهند. الطالبات اللاتي. So there are three ism mawsul for the feminine plural as la, allati, allawati, allai. So all three are the same. You can use any one of them. So here you can see allati. So it is the plural for feminine plural. Now here fatatu. The fatatu means the young girls. Now you can see the fatatu and fityatu, fata, they all seem very similar to each other, but you need to memorize the words fatatu, allati. And remember the fatatu for the young girls will have alif in between. But whereas here al-fata singular has an alif maksura and the plural has a ya before ta marbuta. So these are the difference in the spellings. And here you can see fatatu allati. So what will be the plural of fatatu? The plural of Fatatu will be um, the from the Jama Muannas, because we are dealing with the female plural. So let's see, Al Fatatu becomes Al Fata, Al Fatayatu. So here you will change from Al Fatatu to Fatayati, and the Allati will change to Allai. So let's do this. So you're going to write al-fatayatu allati. So this is the plural for feminine plural words. The ism mausul tabibatu allati. It will be at-tabibatu allati. Al-mar'atu al-imra'at or an-nisa. Anything you can write. Al-imra'atu allati. So now let's see the ism mausuls here. Is al-asma'u al-mawsula. That means for mudhakkar mufrad it will be alladhi, and for mudhakkar jama it will be alladhina. Muannas mufrad allati, and jama will be al-lati. And now number 15, kawin jumlan musta'amilan al-kalimat al-atiya. So these are the random words and you need to make a sentence with it. So I'm not going to do this, but you can do it on your own. Take the sentences from the sentence from your own form your own sentences. And these are the new words that are used in the lesson. Qa'ima is the list. So I will be writing the meanings. Qa'ima is the list. Qawa'imu. You can see qawa'imu becomes a single haraka from the tanween in jama. Ma'anan means meaning. And teen means clay mixed with water. You can also say clay. Nar is fire. And alaqatun. Alaqatun means the relation, your connection, your connection with anyone. So alaqatun, alaqatun. So this is actually a feminine noun. So it is the jama of this noun is the jama muannas alif wa ta at the end. Lahwatun. Lahwatun means it's also a feminine noun. As you can see, the term means it's a moment. Lahwatun, and it will be a moment. And jarasun, jaras is the bell. Ajrasun, jaras is the bell. Iddah means period, time period. And hadara, to be present, to come. Yahduru, and huduran is masdar, means it is the noun continuation or noun. So khalaqa yakhluqu khalqan, the he created, he creates, and khalqan is creation. You can say ing words in English. Rafa'a, to raise. Yarfa'u, he raises. Raf'an, the raised. Ahsanta, excellent. Excellent. And ranna, to ring. Yarinnu, it rings. Raninan, ringing. Ringing. So this is the end of the lesson exercise of lesson number 9. Alhamdulillah, I have completed this lesson with the explanation and the exercise. Inshallah, my next video will be lesson number 10. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.